honest, I don't remember if my mic's on. Okay, it is. I want to make sure. I didn't remember literally at all. Great job. Don't check anything before you turn on the thing. I'm currently attempting to gather my references, because I don't really want to have it just open the entire time. I like to just have a folder I can turn on and off. That is not what I need. I don't need that. A few of these are pretty similar, but I think they're different enough that I can put them on here. Reasonably. My downloads folder looks like a disaster at this point. Womp. I don't want all of them. Just one at a time, please. Yeah. There's the rename. Hello? Just do that. Yeah, sure. I should... No, because I hate doing it with my keyboard right in front of me. I'm only using the mouse because I'm switching tabs. I should have my keyboard off of that, though. My dad is now sending me YouTube links. That's not helpful. I can't watch that right now. I wanted to take another crack at Limbo. I'm gonna grab more like ball-jointed doll references because I feel like that's something I should have. There's definitely like references on my computer for this, and I just don't know where they are. We are not doing that. I will cover the cage. You've been quiet all morning. Well, don't bite her. That's not helping. Context, I have 3 cockatiels who do not like to cooperate with me. If they scream, I apologize. I can't find them on my computer, so we're just going to. Ball-jointed dolls. I don't want to shop, I want to look at. Divinity thing I remember that I really liked was him having ball-jointed hands. Even if I can't, like, super do that in the final thing, I can try to texture it to where it looks like that. He's gonna be big, so I'm sure I can do something to make his hands look more detailed. Can I find one that looks normal? And by normal, I mean it looks more like a doll than an actual person. Person is not what I want. I don't want human anatomy with more steps. Any? I guess I probably could have specified. Ball-jointed doll is just gonna bring up what most ball-jointed dolls look like. We're gonna grab... I'm gonna grab this thing. This is cute. It's not the vibe we're going for, but... I don't super care. We can grab this dude for reference. I also did grab ball-jointed doll hands for reference, so there's that. Grab these top 3 images. More things. More things I have to find spots for. I don't really care if I cover up the tail there. I don't know what that does, but don't do that. I really like this. There was, let me pull up what Limbo currently looks like. Why do I have 2 downloads things open? That's not what I want. Where is my picture of Limbo? Limbo. Here we go. Here's Limbo. I didn't realize he was see-through. Do I have it recording the window or the desk? No, it is recording the display. That was really weird. I have it open on another thing so I can see. Well, you'll see. I can see the chat if it exists. I don't want that in there. I'll put him above everything. I don't think he's actually see-through. No, he's not actually see-through. That's kind of what I figured. Alright, whatever. Below the stuff. Why does he keep doing that? Is it because I'm switching over here? So I would love if it stopped doing that. Yeah. Put it back in the folder. So I like this. I was moving that for a reason, I forgot. So I could collect ones that I actually like know that I want to put. So we got the ball-jointed hands. This guy's got these neat chains, which I like. Don't need his entire body, but the chains are nice. I'm gonna stick him down here. I'm gonna bring this up. No, it came from his teeth. I did not look at that. And what else was I gonna grab? Oh, I think I know what I keep doing. Oh no, I'm probably just hitting this, just hovering over the like show desktop button or something. Diddly. Okay. What was I looking for? Oh, a reference for like new ribbons or like chains and stuff. So I know I want him to be like a puppet. So they're gonna be on his hands. I like them being on his horns. I don't think they look bad on his horns. But I know I want to make him look a certain way. Fancy ribbon. Probably not what I intended to search. But this is where we are. Could I bring the Pinterest thing over to the other screen? Maybe. Have I done that? Clearly not. If I search church ribbon, I don't know what that means, but we're gonna do it. Okay, yeah, that did about as much as I figured it would do. Yeah. I just want, so I'm trying to fit it, I'm trying to make this mod more like gothic. I guess I could go gothic ribbon. The problem is that it has to be simple, because like the church ribbon pulled up stuff that was, I don't know why I didn't think gothic ribbon wouldn't just entirely be lace. Could job me. Like lace and velvet, huh? That's literally just Beetlejuice? Good to know. Cool. What am I thinking of? This clearly isn't ribbon. Like, it is ribbon, but it's like it's clearly not ribbon. And I don't know what I'm thinking of. I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't know what I'm looking for. Just have a bunch of crap on my screen right now. Not literally crap, because like, obviously I picked these things because I like them. There's also this like Roblox creature that I have never seen before, but I thought he was cool. I have a screenshot of him an eternity ago that he was based on. I don't want that one anymore though. It's the same style as this, where it's like a big bird thing with a people face. So I don't really need like more of that. I'm just thinking. What am I doing? wanted to play Minecraft today, but I felt like I should do something productive. And when I was looking for mods on Modrump, I learned that I could make like draft pages for each of my projects, and that motivated me to start working on stuff. Like I wanted to work on a few concept art things, and preferably get enough like drawn so that I could, I don't know. Here, I think we're gonna take a pause on that. I think we're just gonna like type. Where's this? Limbo. So currently, I could definitely get a less clackily keyboard, but that's later. Quite literally today I get paid, but I can't do it yet. And I have other things like replacing computer parts, which is fantastic. And buying my birds things because they're spoiled. Little babies. I would show them, but my camera only goes, the camera cord only goes so many feet, and I don't really want to put myself on camera, so. Unfortunately, they are not 3 feet away from the desk, and I am clumsy, so we are not going to be doing that. Why am I forgetting what it was? So he was created with cloud by life to death. Someone else gave him a soul so that he could be a thing. He was originally a toy. Puppet. You know the funnier thing is I know that my dad subscribed to my YouTube channel, I think. He was. Oh, he doesn't get off yet. Why are you watching YouTube shorts at work then, sir? Anyways, I'm trying to remember all that I can. I don't have like my notes pulled up at all, which I should, but they're scattered, especially for this project. I just remember more of what the characters look like because I worked on them for longer. I do have a thing for Vita pulled up though that I can work on if this gets to whatever and I want to switch. Oh, he's a, like, bow maker, blacksmith, that's one word, blacksmith. I always make it 2 words for some reason. As as if it's not a profession, instead it's just a dude. Is not what I want. Also, to be fair, he's like literally porcelain, so I don't know, man, I'm just talking. What was the word I used for him originally? I don't remember. Maybe it's in my phone somewhere. Why am I not typing? There we go. That's what I wanted. He just likes to, he like tinkers with things, and he makes his own, creatures. Tinker. Brr. I know for a fact that there was a better word for that. I don't care. Makes his own minions. That's not how you spell minion. Minions. That's also not what I'm typing. There we go. Apparently it was. Settling watchful. And I want him to have a long body, mask face. Ribbons of some sort, and then doll hands. Don't know if I want him to be fluffy like he currently is, but I don't mind if he ends up fluffy. I did not want that. I did not want a new text box. I wanted to scoot this one. Scoot this one. Thank you. Can I make it small? No. That's not helping. Okay. Right up here. We can make the OG Limbo thing smaller. Small. Small. There we go. Make these a little smaller so I have room. I literally just need it on that thing's face, so that's fine. See more of the creature. By the way, I don't know if any of these are AI. I assume they're not. If they are, I'm sorry, and I also don't super care. They are my references. And Pinterest is literally rampant with AI, and I can't do anything about that. If I got tricked, that is me being dumb, but not much I can do, aside from just like, I don't know, not continue to use them later for my own stuff. But using those references, I consider fine. I don't think they are. The only ones I would consider, like, might be is this and this, because I saw a bunch that were the same kind, but also some people just have a style that they like to do over and over again. It doesn't mean it is AR. I've seen a bunch of these too, but that doesn't mean they are. Ignoring the fact that that is just an IRL picture of a doll. Obviously. That is not writing. Is it too small, perhaps? No, is it in the wrong color, perhaps? What? I want my brown pencil, thank you. Actually, I just wanted it in general. So, oh, why did it move that above that? That's not what I wanted. Don't do that. You still need this. Here we go. These ribbons kind of look like that, like, participation trophy thing. I got one of those in, like, elementary school, and it was just like a... Nope. It was just like a ribbon. It'd be like... something here. There's like a loop. And be like, you did it. Like, you were part of this. It wasn't the intention. I had a reference for it, and I don't know where it went. Oh. I only ever got, like, the participation version a few times. I did get one of those for, like, honor roll instead of the honor roll paper. Why? I don't know. And then when I got home, my mom was really confused because it did not look like an honor roll thing. It literally looked like the exact same as the participation thingy. Participation ribbon. I'm not great right now with, like, the ideas. Maybe I should... I want his mask to be kind of people-y, but... I don't know. I know I saved a lot of masks for Life, because she's gonna have, like a human form, but, like, a half-masked face, where she's kind of gonna be like this. And she's gonna have her thing, and then her. Should be like that. And then that's her mask. But I saved a lot of masks for that. Life. I liked this six-eyed one for... I liked the six-eyed one in general, but I didn't really think it worked well with Life. I also like this. I am talking about things you can't see. Hold on. This. That's the six-eyed one. And then... let me grab the other one real quick. And then... this one. Those are masks that I like. I like the way that one opens up. No, don't move that. This. We got that. This was a reference for masks. And let me go back to my thing. Put these in here. Put this in here. There we go. Regardless. Face. And then I really like how he had that like mane. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it as fur though. And I like the horns, but I don't know that I want them to be like they are here, where they're like, and he's got little ones here. I kind of want him to be a combination of life and death, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense that I'm doing him first then. He's the one that I like the most. And I know what themes I want the other ones to go off of. Oh, it is 5 p.m. and I'm yawning. My body's constantly confused. I know what the themes I want the other ones to go off of. So, like, life is past. Funny. Things. Feathers. Angel. And I think that's it. Mask, bunny, angel. Pretty much. Yeah, that was pretty much it. And then death was bones, goat, and I want to say it was like wolf. And both these are humanoid-ish. So maybe I don't like that. Someone edited like a picture of 2 people to be super dark, and then they just put like 2 white dots for the eyes. It's weird. So yeah, no, from that I'm not really sure where I'm getting the lion's mane. I think it just looks cool. I think I just did it on principle. But we can try to do it differently. I'm thinking he also only had 2 arms before. I'm trying to think if I should do like legs and stuff, like this one and this one. Or if I should keep it like that. Like obviously the goal was to like redesign it, so it has to be different, but still. I think I'm not just gonna do this like that. I'm gonna do like the bunny nose. We're getting into lion territory already, because that does not look like a bunny nose. The problem is I didn't really want him to have any pupils. But I guess if he has pupils, then it's more of the like looking at you thing. And this just says, yeah, no, they're just straight up just in lion. Grab like text color. New. I'm going to make a new one. Nice. Reddit. Angel. Is both those wings and feathers, and then what was it? Rabbit, angel, and then mask. She has a half mask. Death. I'm probably gonna change their names by the end, but I also straight up might not. I don't know. It heavily depends on like a few things. If I really want it to blend more with Vita, I might give them like Latin names. Although, to be fair, I'm pretty sure Life's Latin name is literally just Vita. I think that, yeah, it's literally just Vita. Although, that would be neat. Maybe. It would either be like neat or really stupid, and I can't figure out which one. Anyways. We could add gore. Goat. I don't know if I like wolf. This needs to be bigger. I don't know if I like wolf. You know? Bones, gore, goat. Rabbit, angel, half mask. So like he's got like the goat head. I feel like. She's got the mask. So maybe... What does it look like when you put a mask on a goat? That was my next thing. Maybe, because maybe sheep? If you combine... No, stop doing that. Where's my pen? My pencil. Sketch, there we go. Oh, I wasn't in that. I was in pen. Pen. I'm wondering... Sheep with mask is not going to bring anything, is it? It's just going to... It's going to bring me a sheep mask? That is about what I figured. I do not know what I was expecting, and I would love to immediately stop seeing sheep masks. To immediately stop seeing sheep masks. Okay, sheep. So we're thinking this dude. We're thinking I don't want to visit the site of this image. What? Go away? I just want the image. Somewhere I have pictures of sheep. Here we go. Sheeps. Sheep. Not select both. So it's like the softness of the bunny with the, I don't know, goat. Plus goat. Softness plus goat equal sheep. I feel like that's how that works. Let me talk about how ungodly bored I am right now. Okay. Body. I don't know where we're getting the long either, or the ribbons. But, you know, I like his ribbons. He is a doll, so we're gonna go with doll. Anything more impressive than this thing, I'll take. Because that's what I need. Something better than that. Producer. I don't think I'm gonna do wolf. I don't think I like wolf. I don't think I like wolf. Why does that tab just say Welsh? So I'm wondering, do I just want to save this and come back to that later? I think we are going to save it. I know it's going to show my files here, so we're just going to do this. Save. Yeah, it will. Okay. That's kind of what I figured. Saving off screen. I don't want that. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Nope, okay. Did it die when I did that? No, it's over here. Okay. Cool. Where am I putting this? I don't want to be in pictures. I want it to be... Just do desktop somewhere. I constantly do that anyways. Yeah. We love when it lags for no reason. That was great. I feel like I need something else to do. Here, I feel like I need... I don't know. I don't know what I need. Do that. I don't exactly know what I'm doing with him. All I know is that we've got, like, this and this thing. I could do that better. This and this. Sheep. I'm gonna take a mask. And I guess bones. Oh. Hi, Lumi. I don't have the patience like myself to draw. It's great. That's what I'm going through right now. I don't want to be silent, but I'm thinking. And I also can't talk much when I think, for some reason. But yes, hello Lumi. Maybe. I'm just gonna start drawing a sheep and we'll see where that goes.
like, it is the mix, though.
And then I can kind of do
the thing. And he's got the mane. I wanted him to have the mask head, the mask face, but we'll get there. I do feel like it's going to be kind of hard to do. That was not as big of an eraser as I wanted. Hello? Why does my eraser not have pressure sensitivity? Jesus Christ. It's much better. Okay. That was excessive. I don't super know how to do good ram horns. I have, like,
a character with ram horns
that I draw all the time, and I'm still bad at drawing ram horns. I feel like that's more of a skill than being good at drawing ram horns somehow. To still be bad at it when you do it constantly. Getting somewhere. I want to make this mane a little bigger. I don't think sheep usually have this. I think it's goats. I think goats usually have little, hence, you know, goatee. Goat. I stop this one small part of the mane from looking at we just won't have it down there.
I'm not super sure if I want it to be a sheep skull.
I can do it over it. Like, that can be the mask, but I think I would rather just not do that. And this way I can still give him the, like, black eyes that, I had intended for him. Do want to make him look a little more, like,
a little more insane, if that makes any sense.
I liked this thing, but I don't know if that makes too much going on with his head.
It's also like a
thing I think would be neat to animate. It's originally here, it's sticking to his face, so like his mask is like this. And it is like sticking to the curve of his face and then falling. I think I'm gonna do the same thing here. It like sticks to his face and then it falls. This is one of the ones that I can't, like, wait to actually, like, work on.
Even when it was the original, I couldn't.
I was like, I need to try to do it now. I need him in my life. The problem with that is I didn't know if I actually liked the way that looked or not. So I didn't really want to actually, like, do it yet. So far, I like this. I do like that, like, spin around thing.
Where I'm gonna attach human arms to this, I'm not sure.
But I'm probably gonna have to get rid of the references soon, or, like, dim them. just gonna be in the background. I'm gonna be underneath of him. I think haunch. And I think he's still float. But we have butt now. Literally. I'm gonna put his like shoulder like right here. Because this would be his, I don't know. I think this would be good things. Like this is his spine. I'm gonna have to move him up in a minute, but I think I'm gonna have to move him up in a minute. I'm not entirely sure. Well, he doesn't have to have a super long tail now. Because sheep already have long tails. They have like a sheep. They have like a little tail like that. I don't know. So he doesn't need to have all of this. But I do like the Chinese dragon look. Like the Eastern dragon look, rather. So I don't think it's... I've always heard it called that, but I don't think it's like just China that has those. So haunch. I don't think that's how that works. I think that's how it works when it's... Yeah, there we go. It goes up here. That's not what it was this. That's what I wanted. Scoot. I do want to be able to coil him like a little snake later, because one of the things I want is for him to have like a big like desk in his room. So he's like over here at his desk and like a stool, like a big stool for him. And then he's like coiled, and then he's like up on the desks like this. With his hands. Yes, perfect, his hands. But yeah. I want to have him have like a little carpentry desk. I guess it's not really little if he's like huge, but you know, you get the point. I did give myself a problem where I don't know where this goes. I don't know where this goes. I don't know how to continue that into the body. I guess we're just going to treat it like a mane. His neck, though, would be like this. And it would be like this. And that'll be his neck. So I'm going to move this up, actually. Yeah, okay. No, I did want that up there so he'd be squiggly. Squiggle is the goal. Butt goes up here. And just take the entirety of him and not the entirety of him. Now my notes up there. Scoot him down. I'm not... what's hilarious is I'm decent at hands. Arms, however, the thing to get to the hand does not super function with me. This is his shoulder, and down here would be his elbow. Let me stick this over here. No, that's not where I want that.
said I'm good at hands.
Correction, remember I said I'm decent at hands? I have no clue what just happened there. I also don't like where this has gone in general. Clearly this means he's facing this way. So what's happening there? You hear me call him he a lot?
This thing doesn't have a gender. I don't care what you refer to it as.
Refer to it as he with me.
It's literally my default, unfortunately, is referring to everything as dude. Quite literally, dude
is like a cursed part of my vocabulary at this point, you know. That looks alright enough for me to not, like, continue to judge it anymore. It's just like a sketch after all. What? That's not what I wanted. I wanted the eraser. This is what I wanted. Okay.
Now, what I'm wondering is if this is actually gonna, like, translate well into Minecraft. The answer is probably no. Can't wait to watch this. Oh, I love you too, Lumi. Sad you have to go. And I will actually be leaving this one up. Stuff like the last one. So you will get to watch it. And watch my ramblings. I might edit it into a speed draw as well. Oh, he's gone. Okay. Maybe if I can grab this. What I want is to change. Not opaque. Oh, no, don't do that. Everything that's like not
supposed to be seeing. Yeah, that's good enough. I believe at this point, my dad is off work. I don't know if he's actually still subscribed to me. I don't think I can check. I can probably text him, but I could, yeah. I could probably text him, but I won't. I only say, like, mentioning him because he is also an artist, and I feel like he'd actually have... He's also an artist, and he likes... I wouldn't say grim things like I do, but, like, edgy stuff, so he's, like, kind of in the territory still. And edgy is a loose term there, if I'm being honest. I just mean like the edgier Batman series and stuff. I don't still want the soft eraser. Got a bunch of songs stuck in my head right now. Trying to make this leg work. If you're coming from the same spot. Sometimes you just gotta like draw through the middle of your drawing. It's fine. You can always erase it later and not include it in the final thing. I do. I include literally all my lines. I have a bunch of layers, but most of them are not actually like most of them just end up in the render anyways. I still don't know if I like that leg. I don't super care to give this a whole bunch of detail. But we will, just so I can... Hooves or paws? That's the new question. I'm gonna do paws. Now that it's not a stump, it looks more normal. I do hate these arms again. Instead of just giving him arms, just gives him legs this time. I could totally do that. It would make for a really goofy creature, but that is not the vibe. This is not where I'm going. I feel like he needs something. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like what he would be in the thing. Like to simplify him. Like he would be... He's got this. And he'd be like... Little tail. Human arm. Human arm. Off balance. What happened there? I always do this where I like do my planes wrong. So, kind of like a this, and then I want him to be bowl jointed, so he's like, don't see gonna be like here. I think. Maybe not. Maybe his joints could be like in his feet. Like after a certain point up, it's just not, because taking this, it turns into like.
Well, I don't know, it'd be more for me to animate, is the thing. And I don't think he needs all that. I think because he's gonna be so big, I should make him like a little more simple.
Well, that doesn't go there. Because like this is a chunk. And then like this is a chunk. Here, and then here. Chunk, chunk. Yes, I know I'm ruining the drawing. There's the back button. So yeah, I don't know if I want to do that type of thing.
I think I would rather not. There was a part of my tablet that started to heat up for a minute. I'm a little concerned now. No? What did I just feel then? I'm just putting fingerprints all over the thing. I have drawing gloves. I'm just not using them for some reason. I figured I'd figure out how many fingerprints I can put on this screen before, like, 7. How many fingerprints can I put on this screen within 2 hours? I don't know.
A lot, I'm sure. Let's stop doing that. Cleaning up everything around here.
I think that was me texting me. Hello. Okay. Okay. Text messages just disappeared off my phone.
You love that. That's great. I feel like because of how the dimensions look now, I can probably consolidate this so it actually looks like it's going with the rest of it. I don't know how I'm gonna do the mane, but yeah, this is like the general body shape, and then he's got the horns.
It's like he's kind of simple. The complicated parts are going to be the... That's not visible. Going to be the mane, the hands, and like these. Here, the entire head and the hands. Which, to be fair, that's the part you're looking at. Like, you're looking at this. This is the thing. This is what you're looking at. He's probably going to be on the cover, so he has to look good. Which means, once I get this done, I'm probably going to start modeling him pretty quickly. Like, I'm probably going to I'm probably going to model him soon. Like, maybe right after this. Or tomorrow, I don't know. I do know it is Thursday. I might have to eat soon. I don't super remember. I'm not like worried at the minute because I can always. Why am I on this? Let me just check. Yeah, okay. So I have to leave by 6. That's fine. I got like 20 minutes. And then I'll record afterwards. I might stream again and then just combine the 2 videos later. Or, I don't know. I'll figure it out.
I will record the rest of me doing this though. This is me trying to figure out what I'm doing with this. Eraser, soft. Oh, it would help if I put his shoulder in the right spot. Just gonna scoot him up and I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't want to move that. I want to move him. What?
Okay, I'm gonna put a timer though. So it's supposed to be 5, but we're gonna turn off that for now. And turn the sound off so I can just have it vibrate. Cool. Okay.
Can I actually have that? For some reason I hadn't registered that this would be the side of thumb. It's always the more annoying side for me. I don't know what that is. Okay. I know there's a flip. There. This is my stronger side. That doesn't mean them is still over here. And he's got like the hand down from here.
I think that hand looks a little broken. A little might be an understatement.
So I'm actually not sure what happened there. Dude, I would have just like, no, because I did just flip it and then put it. So I do whatever way. Is his thumb gonna be on the wrong side? Okay, well. I need hand references.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing.
So his arms can go here. Kind of. Kind of. Yeah. Yeah. Goes up his arms. I would assume. So then he'd have like that.
That's pretty much what he had before.
And then go ahead and his horns too, like he had before. I don't know if I will though. Good looking at though. Like have it from up here. Kinda looks like hair now. Bear with me. And then it goes like around here. I'm gonna pick a red so that it's easier to see. So not that red. That's way too bright. So like it would go up and then around here and then around his horns. And then end here and then drop down. I feel like I'd want it to be like shorter than the other. Here and then use the
Something like that. It made it all look like hair immediately, but
I think I like that. I'm also not sure that I'm going to be keeping the red. I think that I like it. Also not entirely sure. Yeah, I don't know. But for now, because I have to go, we're going to go ahead and loosely color some things. Get a layer underneath of it so I don't mess it up. These ribbons could always change. They might be gold, they might be not. I do like the original design of them being red and gold, so I'm going to put some little accents in. Like I had before.
it would also be neat for them to be like a tear color, but I don't know. I think that this is cool.
I do think the horns kind of remove from the effect that the I feel like it does remove from the effect that the trying to think that the eyes give. where it's like, oh, he's crying. Okay, we're gonna put down the colors on this layer because the brown is not working with this black in the slightest. No, I want that to be the same color, so he's gonna be, the mask is all gonna be like porcelain white. Okay, let's not do that though. Do put the lower opacity, but don't like mess it up. And then his hands are porcelain, so you want to do that. His legs are porcelain. There's bigger brushes that you could be using. There we go. I don't know why I do that. I don't know why I use like the worst brush. The smallest. Not the worst, but the smallest brush. Use just the rolling brush size for what I'm doing. It's like comical at this point. I'm only picking colors from that because I think it's. I like the colors, but I'm probably gonna end up changing some things. I don't know. I think I want to do like stained. Oh, I completely forgot the way that this works. I might only give him so many fingers. I don't know. Yeah. Kinda. Kinda. We'll see what happens later on. I don't want to put that in the color layer. Just trying to make the ball joint for his hands, and it did not want to work. Okay. I must go. I will continue the second part after I deal with this. After I do what I have to do, I will deal with the... After I do what I have to do, I will come back and do the rest of this. Do like this concept, I might send it to my friend while I'm doing things and see what they have to say. And I might send it to Lumi. I'm gonna ask him first though, because I don't know if he wants to watch the stream to see what it looks like. But yeah, I hope he can join us next time, but I don't know. No, I don't think I could be going that long, because, yeah. He's at work, and by the time he gets off work, I will not be still doing this. I really hope not, because that is going to be... Well, I guess it's only like 3 hours from now. Whatever. I have to go. Farewell. This is as much as I've done so far, and next time we'll once again hide the refs a bit and just continue working on him. Can I scoot this anywhere? I want to say this is only going to take like an hour, so I will be back in an hour. Around 7-ish. We might add some blacksmith stuff to him as well, but I don't know what I could add. What I could add that wouldn't take away from his design. Farewell, my dudes.